Kennedy High Sense US court to say who team. Hey, yes again na moto so sa no. Debio ana dollar depreciation in India. Say bia by the time ana so beji wo US so be do Ghana no. Rather Yankopon. Hey, after me Sanyampa. Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong na kache ayede. No ko pia mu anasa kache dia. By now na fian so mafa calculator. Just omo the permutation and omo ye na ebusua. Ajo omo sign revise omo notes. Because e ka be fie na Anas any Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong omo US defamatory case no. Court at the verdict abetuga. Saso na Agradaa ne Sammy Gyamfi nsem yi. Blakk Rasta we begin Mashawa. So we share video we no better watch and your comment section. Who want subscribe here? Mashawa. So we subscribe to Trends GH on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Bibia Trends GH. Now you think Simon Chimonka Highway no so. Anas Arameyaw Anas only Honorable Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong. That defamatory case our mother says so it US abrochi rememu no. Obakaya somewhere 18th March 2025 ene busuembe to obi say Anas Arameyaw Anas we winning $18 million defamatory case against Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong. Emma wokopie mo Anas na kachia jubilation on modern sex on ebusua enya sam ketwa a wokopie Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong ne campa omode omuchema de bi sa $18 million no ebusua ano ohye because Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong o agree say ono de obetumi ama Anas Arameyaw Anas $10,000 enu ti sa $18 million na de ano ohye enu ti omo Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong lawyers no ade a omo ba file motion for remittance na che say that $18 million no ebusua court enter so Emma Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong so motion ebusua omo de say so ampa ne ampa na yeda sore ya Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong na kache ayede adan ya ebusua wo bakaya that $18 million no court jury no ena omo award ye afi de judge na tena ase ye mpensem a osi o ampa se Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong wa kansam egu Anas Arameyaw Anas ne hufi na mbom no $18 million no ampa Kennedy Agyapong ne lawyers no maka se court no enter so a omo agree na ni nyina ne say that $18 million ne busia omo ateso say hum team ebedru $500 a che say dollar no depreciation aka no wo court kwa na ensensem we na Anas Arameyaw Anas nani asoko wo ho a che say letter or the abetuga no ebusa mamento me boda menkenkan or say our victory is the judgment and not the award. As Ghanaians may recall, a couple of weeks ago an American jury found Kennedy Agyapong of maliciously defaming my character. Subsequent to the finding by the jury, an amount of $18 million was awarded in my favor against Kennedy Agyapong. Following the award, Kennedy Agyapong filed a motion for remittance, asking the judge to reduce the amount awarded against him. That's inherent in his motion. Kennedy Agyapong admitted to having maliciously defamed me. Today, the trial judge granted Kennedy Agyapong's motion for remittance and reduced the initial award to $500. This means that while the judge held that Kennedy Agyapong had defamed me in his reasoning, the award against Kennedy Agyapong by the jury was excessive. Many avenues of redemption accrue to me, but it is important to state, as I previously did, that this fight has not been about the money, but rather a fight for truth and justice. I am happy that not a single allegation was proven against me in court when Kennedy Agyapong was given full opportunity to substantiate. I will continue with my relentless fight against corruption, and in doing that, continue to name, shame, and jail. Signed, Tiger IPI. So Anas Arameyaw Anas and same way na odi abetuga ono de o kiremu a siketua na de akoso honi nyina no judgment we no enye no na eha no no de nea ne del pa ne se ensem a Kennedy Agyapong okan ye odi gu ono Anas ne hufi ni nyina no Kennedy akompra ku Agyapong wentumi improve ba kokora wo court enu nti no jury na omotena asam no so a initially no mu kiremu se Kennedy Agyapong odi for enu nti ontua $18 million ema Anas Arameyaw Anas no trial judge no so kiremu a Kennedy Agyapong na lawyers omo file for motion for remittance no yes or agree say $18 million na omo se Kennedy Agyapong ontua no draw so dodo enu nti ono trial judge no adwemu no ohun ne se Kennedy Agyapong sika And some of the anas when you no cranny now defame no. Sika was so tiama anas armaya anas. Nebo ebeto diem. $500. Nembo no. Enye $18 million. Or the $18 million Debbie $500 na efata anas armaya anas. And you know onje sa $500 no de onfente na house kakra. Na no na manfu chim say eba no lawyers kwa anas fa omo a. Omo kra no sika san na obetu ama omo. Na $500 there say nana Agradaa otene de $800 no kra no wuti $500 from ebeka $300. Hey! Now yon kopie mo Blakk Rasta na kache. Blakk Rasta na eba no Sammy Gyamfi one nana Agradaa dollars gifts in sensemu ya. Ena mo so ma Honorable Julius Deborah chief of staff. Was someone Sammy Gyamfi kra say no de ombre no de obechechi nsemu no. Blakk Rasta ordinano atububi. Wakasa yentie no.
I'm just looking at how to deal with this issue. I'm praying for wisdom so I can deal with this thing properly. Because tears are already beginning to come out of my eye. And I'll tell you why. I'm disappointed so much in a gentleman I've always seen as a very, very intelligent person. They say power corrupts. Power has the capability of eating people's brains. I don't know if this is what is happening to Sammy Gyamfi. I am so disappointed as a big fan of this gentleman called Sammy Gyamfi. Look at the content of his so-called apology. It is so sarcastically irresponsible. He all of a sudden does not understand whether you give the dollar out in public or in private. It is still a crime. It is unpatriotic to do that at a time that the nation is struggling to grapple with the speed, the geometric speed of the dollar. Sammy Gyamfi said that it is in his being, in his nature, to help people when it is necessary. And he gave money to a human being. Can you imagine the sarcasm in this, the nonsense in this? Where is the wisdom of Sammy Gyamfi? I don't know how many people can read the foolishness in what he said. Sammy Gyamfi said that Sikano Medima Nipa, it means his wisdom is not even up to the level of seeing that the dollar that he's parading out there, whether in private or in public, he is alluding to the depreciation of our hard-earned currency, our beloved currency called the cedi. Or are they all of a sudden so satisfied with the fact that the dollar has moved an inch down as related to the cedi? The gentleman says he's sorry for the act, but look at his explanation. He said it was supposed to be in private. His wisdom is not up to the level of seeing that it is even bad to go around carrying the dollar in Ghana. My brother, my sister, he was not giving a souvenir to a human being, the human being that he claims that he gave the money to. In our local parlance, this is so sarcastic. Nobody said, Sabi, that you gave the gift to a tree. For him, he doesn't see anything wrong with what he did, except that it was meant to be in private. I am truly disappointed at Sammy Gyamfi, a man who I followed on radio and on TV, so wise and smart. And I've said it time and again on this show, this is a gentleman I admire. I didn't know that this was the level of his patriotism. You hold the American dollar at a time that a dirty NPP government killed the Ghana cedi after bringing in a pretender of an economist called Bawumia, an untrained dancer, my brother, my sister, offbeat dancer, the king of all lies, Bawumia, to help depreciate our currency. My brother, my sister, depreciation has gone a little lower in the government of John Dramani Mahama 4 months after taking office. The dollar has inched down as related to the dollar, or better still, in relation to the dollar, to the cedi. Sammy Gyamfi is in a hurry to take the dollar there again. He's parading dollars in his bag. No wonder many people are asking, if this is what he has in his car, then you can imagine what is in his house. And here he lives at Airport Hills. He's a lawyer by profession, we are told. He went to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I'm told that he started to study environmental sciences. As to whether he finished or not before he went in to do law, I don't have the details. But he went to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, a university that produces great minds, like the mind of Blakk Rasta. My brother, my sister, Sammy Gyamfi has disappointed me. From yesterday, I was only praying for wisdom so I could tackle this with the right emotions. Looking at what he wrote out, who are his advisors? I hear he's about 35 years or so. I don't know. But my brother, he's relatively quite young. He has a lot of years ahead of him if he can maintain his health and keep a level head. But the way you are going about things, I am afraid that you are digging your own grave. To Sammy Gyamfi, you should bow down your head in shame. This joke of an apology only tells us your true nature. You are a joke. A guy that I thought all this while had this wisdom. You come on Facebook and you are trying to explain that you gave the money to a human being and that it was supposed to be a private affair. If no cameras were there, would it have been okay? How much more dollars do you have in that bag? How about in your house? Are you the replica of Cecilia Dapa? Or do you both belong to the same family? My brother, my sister, can I return to what I was saying? What should Mahama do? There are 2 things Mahama can think about. As for punishment, it must happen. No 2 ways about that. As for Sammy Gyamfi, you've been criticized left, right, and center. I see a lot of NPP people saying you should be sacked and all that. These are ingrates. When they were in power, the constitution worked. Now that they are not in power, the constitution should not work. Nothing should work in Ghana. I don't regard them. Cecilia Dapa's issue. Nana Akufo-Addo came out and vouched for this woman and said that he knew that she would be exonerated. People are talking and these people too are talking. Who will listen to you? Jokers. I see Miracle Sabuaji talking back all over the place. Go and deal with Cecilia Dapa. But all in all, Sammy Gyamfi, let me not talk too much. I may end up saying things that I will regret for. Please find wise people around you to give you wise counsel.
Blakk Rasta reaction way no the Abamonchimonka highway no so ebusia feel free na kire wadwema me comment section ho na share video we ma foforo so ensa nkebi. Midi remains the same. Kojo Blakk, my crown.